Yes.
Life experience.
Yes, educations and stuff.
I might get in the ring.
You gotta do introductions.
I know.
Yes.
Ha! Don't worry, your loss is coming soon.
Not today. Not today.
Practicing, huh?
I worked hard.
Oh my god, did I have this one point?
Unless the lag messes me up.
Oh, that's what you call it, huh?
Right.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm sad. Okay.
Let's get this show on the road, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, View Stars, Coast to Coast, Post to Post. This your boy Willzilla, aka Undisputed, aka the Mr. Roshi, aka Handsome Squidward, aka Hamtaro, and aka Will the Thrill. And we are here today. Oh, also I'm the Kaiju Killer. Just want to let you all know today that we are here for Extra Life Gaming. We are here for ViewUnity Gaming. We are here for the babies. We are a non-profit organization dedicated to helping lives through content creation, charity, and community. And without that being said, I gotta hand it over to Peacha. Teach them about what we do in this world.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. So, yes, as Willzilla said, we are a nonprofit organization. We do this because we want to be sure that these babies come home. They play Smash's War with their fans and family. They can play Rocket League. They can do whatever because being a child is absolutely short-lived. Yes. So we are asking for 25 schmeckles for today. Bring out that wallet. Bring out that PayPal, Cash App, whatever it is. Donate to this beautiful cause in the name of charity. So we do what we do is because we are passionate about this. So you do not have to be a gamer. You can be a cosplayer, you can be an artist, you can be a musician, whatever it is, as long as you are passionate about the life of children, we very much welcome you. So, again, if you want to join us, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, and the great Jaya from the Himalaya would definitely reach out to you. Now, we do have some beautiful merch on our TeePublic store. We got two sexy models here. We got the Gluten Gangsta and Willzilla wearing. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Gluten Gangsta. You can look behind you all damn day if you want to. But if you can cop that shirt, you can cop that shirt from TeePublic. And the proceeds, or at least some of the proceeds, will be given to Extra Life, okay? We are affiliated with Extra Life as well as Children's Miracle Network because we want to be sure that the children from Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospitals will get their expenses paid. And so again, just put out that wallet. Donate to the cause, baby, so these babies can come home and play. I'm going to pass it to the Gluten Gangster. Tell on yourself, dang on it.
Baby. The bread brother.
I'll just let Will do it.
Huh?
Will, just introduce me. You're doing a better job than I would.
He's eating crappy McDonald's.
Don't say that about McDonald's like that. They feed the black community 365 days out of the year. Keep going, Peter.
Oh, that's all I got.
can pretend to be Peter. Right.
All right, we're
Like,
gonna pass it on. Why
I'm
are we going to
Peter.
pass it on yet? It's been a year. Pass it on.
Look. This is the rule. I'm supposed to be last, so I can be the train wreck at the end of the introductions,
Well,
and
I
y'all
don't think
keep
you just
screwing it
know that
up.
because you-
That's
No,
not
but-
on me. All right.
No. This is
Oh my
tradition.
God.
We are supposed to ruin the introduction. The
No,
introduction
no,
is
no.
never supposed to be
Peter.
perfect.
Peter is supposed to ruin the introduction. You
Yeah,
ruined
but-
it.
but you got-
ruined it.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't
You messed
ruin
up.
it. I
Yeah,
did
you
not
did.
ruin it. I did not
You
ruin
took my
it.
gerb.
Players.
I didn't ruin it.
Oh my god.
Play the dang on game.
The favorite letter in the alphabet.
I'm
Telling
ready.
yourself. The favorite letter in the alphabet. Telling yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Magic. There's Mr.
Magic.
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 Introduce yourself.
Come on, the corner.
I'm about to just skip
He
this
won't-
introduction and go because this is
And now
ridiculous.
now you gonna say a word.
Ridiculous.
Let's keep doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
What up, my mimic?
What's up, Mr. Magic in the house? Let the game time.
Why are you so quiet? Why are you so soft?
Right,
Yeah, for real.
He's on whisper mode.
Why? Who you crying about?
Wait, let me figure it out. Wait.
He's like,
He's like, hi.
so bad.
Like, it's like, you know what
I don't know.
time
It
it
was-
is. My name is
It was
Magic.
working for me.
Look at my
it was working for me.
look at my muscular arms. I'm Magic.
What about now? What about now?
Yes, yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah, you got some bass in your voice. You got some bass in your voice.
I
dang
was
on it.
saying.
He went
Oh my
from
gosh.
whispering sweet nothings to giving us that nice beefy tone.
Yes. Putting that bass on it.
I am being. Oh my gosh.
Tell them to stop.
Hey, how you doing?
Tell her to stop, man. Tell her to stop.
There is no her. It's my puppy. I don't have a puppy. I don't know why I made that up. Goodbye.
If you sweating,
Right,
if you sweating,
right,
just say it.
right.
There we
If you
go.
sweating, just sweat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Right.
Who's sweating?
All right.
Who's sweating?
You about to do this L.
Who's sweating? L. I take dubs.
So that it.
Let's
Nobody
go.
introducing themselves anymore? All right.
Who what? What?
Gonna introduce themselves? All right.
No,
You
we
getting in here?
good. Like we ruined.
Oh no, yeah, it's Mr. Magic. I did it. Mr. Magic in the house. Letting the rage out. Let's go.
Right.
Let's destroy some
Damn.
friendships and
Damn.
save the babies.
I hear
Yes,
that.
say the bass.
Oh, what a disaster.
And then
I love
All right, let's get
everything
into
about
it.
it.
Let's start the
too.
battle, y'all. Let's get into the gameage.
Let's
If
do
you have
it.
any questions
Let's
about the
do
game,
that.
please let us know.
All right, I finally got my camera working.
Oh, there you are.
And right after I just got done
Yes.
introductions. Hey guys, God.
Right.
No,
Like
no.
he's Internet Explorer and we're Google Chrome.
Exactly.
Wow.
He was like, "Wow, that's offensive. What did I do to you, Peacha?" Nothing.
You know what? Actually, I'm not. I'm Netscape Navigator. Get it right.
Oh wow.
Oh,
get it right, Heffa. That's what he said. Get it
I
right,
net all
Heffa.
that. I net all the extra stuff on there. But that's book
Let's
that
say
Chrome
that's
does
a-
do stuff like that. You'll go to one website and they'll add a whole bunch of plugins you ain't want.
Right.
Right,
That's
that's
fair.
You
true.
wanted to plug
That's
in
true.
here.
That's true. I'm so mad at that.
Yeah, it sounds real quick.
Sounds good, actually.
Good.
my.
So this is a special stream.
Yes.
Because this is my last stream for a while. And Vinny's gonna be taking over doing some pretty cool things. And it's a really great time to be setting up for your own future things. So today I wanted to talk about mind, love, art, relationship, and curiosity. At least that's what I was hoping for. So
Alright.
I'm curious, does anybody want to start with anything, or do you want me to just say something and then it go from there?
I have a question. I mean, pretty much most of you guys were born in I want to say late 80s, early 90s. I want to ask, what was it like to be a 90s baby?
Where were you
Perfect.
born?
Moving on.
Right.
What?
How are you?
Oh, 25. I was born in the mid 90s. So I had consider myself early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was weird because rap didn't come out yet, so no one was really angry yet. The only angry person we had was LL
Hold
Cool
on.
J.
Hold on, that's not true. There was rap. It was just really bad.
Right.
I died.
I was
NWA.
lying.
There's PPE.
I know NWA was like going hot then, right?
They were
What was
still
NWA?
good. Ice Cube was definitely the thing. And then he became a family movie guy, Ice Cube, yes.
That's right. That's right. He was like a hardcore.
Side note.
He was real hardcore, and then he became the family
Right.
movie guy.
Can
Yeah.
you really consider
Right.
yourself a rapper if you never did acting? I feel like if you were a great rapper, you have to be an actor at some point. in your
It's
life.
yeah, it's
Right.
the natural progression, right?
Right.
because of toxic masculinity, they can never be the actors they always wanted to be. And then when they had enough money to get away from it, they became the thespian they always knew they were.
Right. I mean, look at Ice-T. He's been playing the cops since forever.
Isn't that funny though? How all things like you become the thing that you.
You hated the most, yeah.
Right.
Crazy. Huh. So, yeah,
Magic, help me out with this man, because this is all he wants
Okay,
is
so
his bread
to be
right now.
honest with you, Mr. X. Growing up in the '90s was kind of cool because there was so much going on with anime, especially like with animation. There was a huge burst during that time. So the imagination and the changes and the things that were happening were like all in the infantry stages. So like there was a lot of just new things happening. Technology was just becoming big. Like we started actually using technology and started actually implementing it into our society. So like everything we did was always new. Everything I did was always something new. It wasn't something that was like a redo or like a reset of something else. Like, and so a lot of barriers were broken during the 90s, and it was awesome because like we had different ways of looking at the world now. And so like it was really awesome to see creative people trying to make it happen. I love the 90s personally, but not because of the clothes.
It was the best part. What are you talking about?
I loved it because of the genuine simpleness of it, and it was the post-crack era. So like everything was like
Yeah,
everything was kinda,
there's
like,
no more crack. It's all
Well,
gone.
is the crack just pure? You just like the crack is pure.
like
No.
like it was a big deal. Like the children of the crack era are like 40, 50 years old now. So like that's a whole generation that's like just not even accounted for in our society that they don't really talk about. Which is pretty amazing when you think about it. But like it was like the turnaround of it, where like things were changing at that time. So it was unique, like, and like the whole attitude and style and just like was starting to like finally like not necessarily mellow out, but like things were starting to balance a little bit. And then like gangster rap came out, like Lil Jon, and like the whole South, Dirty South came out. But
Yeah, Dirty South rap.
yep, that became a thing. But yeah, like I feel like in the 90s it was more like it was very exploratory. I think that's something that I don't think a lot of people could ever recreate. Like I don't think we're ever gonna have another 90s type of era. I just don't, I don't see that happening. Unless we come up with this new technology that like is like a chip, or like we make androids or something. I don't know, like
Well, symbiotic.
All right.
Yeah, right. Like it's like Iron Man, superior Iron Man, that type of situation.
One thing that you mentioned, Will. One thing that you mentioned, Will, that I thought about when you said like everything is new, or everything was new then. Like okay, like even what we're doing now, or like when games, like when you look at a game, you say like, oh, that's like, is that Unreal Engine, or oh, they're using this tool, or you, like, things are cool now, but in 90s there was like an awe or mystery, even with like the video game, like when Spyro the Dragon came out on PlayStation, that was like something that never really had been done before. Because like even when they had 3D games, like it would just be a fog or like a really linear hallway that would cover up everything because the game couldn't render it. But Spyro, you could see across the map. Like, how were they doing that? It was like this big mystery. How is Pixar making these like full 3D like moving? But like, it was just this big mystery. Like every time somebody did something big or new, it was like, whoa, how are they doing that? And it wasn't just like, oh, you just download this API and just plug it in. And like, so everything that was new, it really was like new.
Yeah. Like new. Yeah.
And that surprising element was just so amazing, and people were actually really willing to like explore and like test things and like break barriers. And a lot of game developers got sued for being creative, you know, like, and they're trying to stop them and they just couldn't do it. You know, it was like, I feel like every advancement of gaming happened, somehow somebody sued them. So it was like even like the making of Kirby, like the making of Kirby was literally, they almost sued them, and then the lawyer that actually like beat the case, his last name was Kirby, and he was like a really pudgy short white dude, and the Japanese developers they named him Kirby, and they called it after him. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, you don't really have that anymore. Now you just get lawsuits for like music, or like, this polygon looks like ours. Like, what? Like,
there's we bringing up the curiosity thing you mentioned. Well, that's something I'm actually excited for, with not really Gen Z, because I think it's really going to be like Gen Alpha. You start to see with Gen Z, but even with the type of, because they have the agency, they have that like sort of like freedom of like, because with the 90s it was like all these tools are still, there were no tools, you had to make the tools to get the things. But now it's like, you know, 20 to 2000, so around like, well, I'd say like 2015 and 2015, all the tools are just like faster and better versions of what happened now. But like the new kids that are coming up with even with the games they have, stuff like Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, like all these games, you have to, a lot of these like strategical games, you have to like, it's like, here's the tools, do whatever you want. And so it's like, now that this technology is really maturing, because they're so new to the new generation, Gen Alpha, and later Gen Zs, and even like current Gen Zs are so new to it, they're so used to it, they're gonna be like, oh, this is what's already here, but let me see if I can do this weird, crazy, wild thing with it that no one's ever thought of. And then they're gonna probably like, people will probably ridicule them for like, oh, you can't use Unreal Engine to power your drink machine. That's crazy. It's like, well, I mean, is it though? It's like,
right.
I'm glad you said that, because honestly, kids today aren't just playing games anymore. They're actually creating. Like, I have a 10-year-old kid that in his free time, he codes in Roblox and gets paid for it, and he's in a Discord server. And like, for him, that's gaming to him. Like, they're no longer just consumers. They're creators in their own sense, and it's just kind of like there's so much more power being given to younger generations. So it's like the new wave might not be consumerism, it might be creationism.
Yep. That's I think about.
And this is.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. This is why I was just gonna say this is why Will's earlier statement of there will never be another generation like the 90s is just unequivocally incorrect, because you're seeing it. You literally just said right there that kids are like doing super creative stuff inside of content that's already created, right? It's just they're doing the same thing. It's just the goalpost is shifting a little bit. So no, everything happens again. Everything happens again. I like that. It's just gonna be a different arena than it happened in, when we were growing up. That's all.
But do you think that something can truly be created out of something that's already been established?
Absolutely.
No. I mean, that's like, like spiritual, but like even the Bible said like there's nothing new under the sun. All the way back, like everything is just you know, you might take something and make something new or make something different, but it's based off the stuff that was, you know, it's based off things that were done before. Like even like in the 90s and stuff with like video games, people, or in the 80s, like the older generations, they just saw video games as toys. Oh, it's something you do after work or whatever. You go to the bar, you play a Pac-Man, whatever, blah blah, and they just pass it off. Where kids are like, "Ooh, I'm playing this all day. I'm gonna take this stuff and take it apart, and look at it, and do all this stuff." And they're like, "What are you doing? Go outside. Go. You know, you do normal things. Stop playing those darn toys." And then to them, it's like to us, and it's like, "Oh, this is like not a toy. We were the ones that started the lifestyle of gaming."
Right.
Like, so now it's evolved past even that. We're just like joking, like, oh, they're just playing all that Fortnite, they're just playing all that Roblox, but they're like, they're having full-on experience. They're making their own games, like playing on their own playgrounds.
Yeah.
Instead
of playing on jungle gyms, they're literally making their jungle gym.
Right.
Yep.
Pretty crazy. I think about if I was born in this generation, like would I be the same type of gamer I am right now? And like I don't think I would.
No, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't have grown up with the same experiences.
Like
Right.
I'm a completionist as far as gaming. Like I complete the games. I go to the hardest difficulty. I'll replay it again until it's all the way beaten. Like I don't just buy it for the multiplayer experience. And now it's like, how do you not play without multiplayer nowadays? Like it's actually like a big deal now.
Even the fact of like beating it or 100%ing it or harder difficulty, like that goes back to the types of games that we got. It was like, here's the game, here are the things you can do on it. You can't do this, you can do this, and if like, and that goes to people like who are like really clever with games, like, oh, I found a way to break it. But it's like the game set your boundaries for you. Where like games like, well, how do you beat Roblox? How do you beat Minecraft? I mean, how do you beat Fortnite?
Right.
Like you had to figure that out on your own.
Right.
There's no answer. The kids that are playing, they're not worried about the answer of like, how do I beat it? It's just like, we're just playing with friends, and this is the things that we do. Kind of like we'll say, you build your own jungle gym, you build your own playground that you play in it.
Well, and do you think that this generation has like lost that ability?
I just think they don't have to worry about it.
Ridiculous.
Lost what ability?
To create their own jungle gym. I guess. And I don't know. I guess not.
I don't think so, because we still use it. It's just the way that one type of person might think about it. Because now we're talking about like really super generalizations, right? Because like a whole generation of, you know, everybody's different. But like, I don't think people have lost. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I don't think people have lost the ability. It's just the way that you think about it. You know, even in the type of game that you make. Like some kid can make a game that's not even a game. It could be like, oh, this is a thing where you compare the shapes of trees or something, and then it's like, well, how do you beat that? It's like, you don't really. You just you just look at trees, and it's like, huh, okay.
Like if we're in a jungle gym, we would have been like making it with like sticks. Now like they have packages. Like here's a slide. What do you want to do with it? We're like, here's sticks. We're like, we're gonna use these sticks, and maybe it'll turn into something else. It's like it's just like the quality of what they can work with is just so much more refined. And that's why I think like sometimes I worry about that, because sometimes when things are too sterile, you lose the creativity. You know, like I feel like in too sterile environments, you almost lose the authenticity of the character of it. But you know, but then that relies back onto the creator. So you know, is that really an issue?
Yep. Like it's a there's a really cool game called Beginner's Guide. It was made by the guy that made Stanley Parable. If anybody's ever heard of that or played that, yeah, like so Beginner's Guide. It talks about a guy who made a whole bunch of different little games and the person you're playing with tries to figure out why this other creator made these games. And one thing they said that like they used the Source engine to make their games. And Source engine is it's what's used to make like Half-Life and Portal and Left 4 Dead and all that stuff. And they were saying Source engine at the time it was really good at making blocky structures. Like if it was like squares, rectangles, cubes, you could do that. But you could see in the guy's games he would make like spiral staircases and all these like things that were like turned at angles. So it's like he was still using it, you know, like trying to push the engine to its limits to do what he wanted it to do, and it ended up looking very unique because of that. And then people could try to come back and like imitate styles like that, like how people they like, oh, we're gonna remake this stuff like how it was in the 80s. We want to put the film grade over. We want to put the what do they call it, the chromatic aberration and motion blur, camera shake. It takes your graphics card twice as long to render all those imperfections that they try to get out of actual footage, which is crazy.
Wow. That's amazing.
Right.
So, you know, it kind of goes back to like, it still goes like, regardless of the sterile environment, like, it's still up to the creator, you know? That's pretty amazing. The only thing I would say a little about TikTok is that like it's so saturated, but like the way that they've made themselves creative in that really like it almost brings like the IQ up of like perspective of like how they want to film stuff, how they want to make like a scene, or like how they want to use the you know, like there's a level of creativity that you just have to have, and like it's amazing that that's like a norm now, right? But then you go to like a school project. School projects are still crappy. And it's like, but they can make like these amazing TikTok videos, which is so weird when you think about it. Like I saw this kids school project, and they do like a presentation on like grass. Like, we're talking about like this grass in seasons. But like, I was like, it was such a crappy video. But like their TikTok stuff is like high quality. Like I would have paid somebody to do that. But for the school project, it didn't transfer over. So I'm like, well, is it because it was a crappy school project, or is it because the resources that they gave them at the school said you can't use anything else because of rules? You know?
I think you know the answer to that question.
I think you do.
Nope, never really.
But I do think that sometimes. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just gonna say the answer to that question is very simple. People do great work when they actually want to work on something.
And yeah. And I think to continue on that same thought, even I think sometimes you get great innovation with a lack of, I don't want to say opportunity, like a lack of material. When you're I guess not pigeonholed, but when you don't have everything you need and you have to kind of like create something to do more. You like even in a lot of early games that was kind of the case memory wise.
Yep. Limitation breeds innovation.
Thank you. That is literally the thought was in my head but not in my mouth.
Say it then, Magic. We gonna pop out your magic hat? Who wrong with you? I'm not doing this with you.
Oh, but
you're doing it. You're doing it. Think the Hadouken's gonna stop him?
Oh my god.
All right.
Wait, you ain't doing this with me. I'm doing it by myself.
Alright, ask me the question.
Okay. My next question is. Hold on, I'm trying to focus because now I'm on the the match. My next question is how. Oh, my bad. Even before I even go, I gotta go get some pizza.
Right, I'm like, you sat there
Did you
day,
bring enough for
man.
the class?
Dragon Ball
Did you bring
Right.
enough for the
Let's go
class?
Like you,
that.
all day. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions.
Hey, I know I'm gonna come
See,
back and ask
exactly
questions, but
See?
I've been really waiting for this
I'ma fight
pizza.
you.
I'll be back.
Pepperoni on that.
Oh man.
Wait, where did you get a pizza?
He
I
said
thought he was trying to
answer
turn on the
it.
camera for like the last 30 seconds.
Me
You
too.
let me
man.
answer the question.
Okay. Now I'm a real character. Let's do this.
Ooh. My Ken's getting better, baby.
He's doing a little something. He knows how to punch a kick now.
He's getting there. My Ken is growing up a little bit.
Ah.
Oh, why would you block that? Dude.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Wow, that was very dangerous.
Oh my
I
gosh.
have no idea
okay.
what just happened.
Wow, I would have lived if Jay wasn't. Nah.
Wasn't happening. And push-ups, Jaya.
Oh my gosh, that thing should not hurt that much.
But it do.
What?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, why am I always in the middle? Get me out of here.
Oh my god, what happened to my attack? My attack disappeared.
'Cause I knocked it out of you, baby.
Okay. What? Got my pizza and my boneless chicken box. Yeah.
Wow. Boneless chicken box now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, good volleyball.
I know what my next question is.
Oh, I'm glad. Welcome back.
Lay
Okay.
it on us.
Oh, rude!
Okay.
We gotta take care of Will.
He's so rude.
My next question is, how do you become an effective communicator?
I'm not answering that first.
Not either.
So,
'Cause I don't have
But you're the one
I don't have
qualified
the
to do
answer.
so.
I'm just a gamer.
I'm just a gamer.
Really?
I need to become
You gotta be true to yourself. You gotta be true to yourself, Will.
Yeah. How do you become an effective communicator?
What would you say,
Or-
Peaches? You know what you want to say.
I don't. Wait, no. I told you flat out. I don't even know how to answer that question.
Oh,
That's
If-
funny. Yes, you do.
I was blunt. I was blunt. Bye bye.
You gotta be kidding me.
It happens to the best of us.
Mm.
God.
Then why am I still here? Oh, there I go.
No!
Oh my goodness. And then I missed it.
That was pretty close.
Oh.
or if that may be
Alright,
the
now it's
answer,
happened to the best of us.
just
Now
like,
it's happened to the best of us.
what's your favorite quote from a movie or
Let me finish the
film?
first question you gave us.
Mhm.
Real situation. The way to be an effective
All right.
communicator is to actually know what you feel, know what you want, and know what you need. You have most people only do at least 2 of the 3, and which is why most times they get let down. You have to have all 3 to be effective. There's no wiggle room in that.
Can I add a
On the-
4th one?
No,
Nope, not allowed.
I mean, if
Not
there
allowed.
was a 4th one, if there was a 4th one, it would be have the language to actually to actually say it.
Wait.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know about that. Fair. I'm not the expert though.
I want to hear
Only
Peter's.
because
I think a valid 4th point is knowing and maybe this just falls into one of the three that Will said, but knowing, like, when to stop and listen, right? Because
I'm gonna.
In my mind, communicating is not just about sending the message you're trying to send. It's also about being open to receiving another message, right? At least that's the way I view it in my head. So, I don't know. Knowing that it's okay to not always be the one, knowing it's okay to not always be the one communicating. It's okay to listen to other people communicate too. You know,
Two-way street. I would say.
I view it's the way that I can, like, it's like music, right? Music is not just the sound of music; it is also the silences that are built in between the sound, right? So, that's the way I view it.
So I had to say the wrong stuff so you guys can say the right things. See how it messed up? See how effective I was? I knew y'all would have something to say.
You see how Will takes credit for this?
Right.
What I did was just So that's okay.
So what if
No, PETA, Will's lack of communication made us better communicators. We need to accept that.
So
You're welcome.
I'm like, that's BS. You know what
I was gonna say, what if I'm listening? What if I'm listening and not comprehending the information that I'm listening to?
See, then now you're talking about internalizing stuff.
Right, and that I'm also going to use a music analogy because that's just my realm, right? There's a difference in music. There's a difference between listening to music and hearing music, right? So just having music on in the background doesn't mean you're listening to it. You might be hearing it, but you're not actually paying attention to it at all. I would put it in that sort of category, right? Like, if you're not comprehending something, it either means that you're not paying attention or that you genuinely don't understand the concept, in which case you should communicate that to the person that you're talking to and be like, look, I genuinely don't understand, what you're trying to say here, and ask them for assistance in, understanding the concept they're trying to get across.
Okay. So, just generally keep asking questions.
Honestly, that is usually what I do, but that's not necessarily healthy.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the best.
No.
I think there's a certain level of responsibility you need to have, like, of knowing what you're not comprehending. You can't just ask a question without knowing what the question is really trying to get at.
And if you keep asking questions, it also lets you know that they're not really paying attention to what you're saying. It's like, well, why are you wasting my time?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, really think about what I said and not what you think. And also, are you listening because you want to actually understand? Or are you listening because you just appreciate the nature of attention? That's a whole different mindset. I know some people will just talk because it feels good when they open their mouth. That can be really dangerous too.
I'll say that with communication, it definitely is the listening point and really hearing what the person is saying. I remember I was in a situation with a person where she was explaining something to me, but I was hearing one part, but not. Well, I was hearing what she was. Well, I was listening to what she was saying, but I was just interpreting it and not really hearing. Or is it the other way around? I was hearing but not listening.
Well,
or
so either
listening
way,
but not.
Definitely pissed. She's definitely pissed.
Either way, she was. I was not taking in what she was giving me because she was saying that that was something made her feel very uncomfortable, and then I was like, but that doesn't make sense. Why would you do such and such? Why would they just? And like I was thinking, I was not hearing the fact that she was not comfortable with whatever it was that she was not comfortable with, and then because I missed that point, it was like, oh, this whole conversation is pointless now because, like, It's like if someone says like, "Oh, I'm not comfortable when you like watch this thing or play this game or something, whatever it happened to be," and then me giving them all the facts of why that game is good and why it's fun to play, and it's like you totally missed it. Like it's not they're not arguing if the game is good or if it's fun or if the graphics are nice or whatever. Like it's like none of that matters because it makes them feel like they are not welcome there, and the fact that I'm not hearing that is making them not feel welcome around me because I'm not hearing them and I'm not understanding what they're trying to express. So that's just like a real simple example, but yeah, definitely communication is definitely a two-way street where we have to hear what the other person is saying and knowing the climate and the environment and how to communicate that thing so we know that we're both on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I like that.
So, Peter, I know you hear me, but I need you to listen when I say that the 64 is better than the PlayStation 1. I need you to listen.
I'm sorry, you cut out. You cut out.
You're not listening.
Look, see, there are. You have to listen to people's opinions, but you also have to understand the truth. And the truth is,
Boy.
You know what? I can't hear you. You're really bad at communication. I just need you to understand.
Goodness
look,
gracious.
I love you and I accept you even with your flaws.
The none that I have, clearly. The none.
The one
Yes.
flaw that you have.
So I'll say that I think a lot of effective communicators understand the audience they're speaking to before they even speak.
Yes.
Like I believe that some of the best effective communicators have a language per person that they need to speak to, and the level of sensitivity they have towards that audience is what makes them effective. Because like the way I like when I'm actually like doing a lot of like when I do like life and negotiations, that's the best way to say it perfectly. When I'm talking life negotiations, I have to speak upon the level of their crisis, not my knowledge. You know, and like there's a lot of times we speak more upon our own knowledge rather than the actual situation we're in. And so it leaves room. There's no room for compassion when you lose yourself in the knowledge and only value the knowledge and not the actual experience. So like I know like in terms of life and death, like and just genuine compassion for other people, there is a level of just like it's just perceptive of like what's happening around you. Is more important than like even if it's like even if it's a one-on-one situation, it's understanding the foundation of the person you're talking to. And a lot of people don't actually look into that anymore these days. Like a lot of people just see the situation and judge it from there, and then they internalize it themselves to make their perspective. I think a lot of people in this generation internalize more than they actually understand, which is why we have cancel culture so prevalent.
Said about that,
I'm sorry. I agree with a lot of that.
Because the compassion is definitely the part that's left out.
Yes.
We don't really like people don't really know what compassion means. Like, it just sounds good. Compassion just sounds good. Like it doesn't really like mean. It's not really an action to people anymore. Like you show compassion, you can be compassionate, but like people don't really take it for what it's worth, and it's really sad. I don't mean to be that pessimistic about it, but it's just because a lot of times it means that there's a lot of emotional accountability that has to happen. I just got into a tip tap with a person about well, I guess it was a little tip tap about like how to look at emotions. I said emotions are meant to be experienced, not held, and he didn't like that because he's like, you know, well, I hold on to what I feel. I'm like, and that's the problem. When you hold on to what you feel, you end up creating symptoms. That's what creates all this. Like, you don't wake up depressed. You start out sad, And then after prolonged periods, you start showing behaviors of sadness. And after a long period of time, you can create depression. You don't start out with depression. Nothing just starts that way. Like you don't just wake up and you have it. There's things that happen and occur, and you reinforce them with your own behaviors or your irrational cognitions. And then but you don't wake up in the morning and go, yeah, I have a broken arm today. Like no, like once you break your arm, you freaking break your arm. Like it's the same way as mental health. So like a lot of times before you say you have depression or you have anxiety or you have something else, like try and use a lesser word and be an effective communicator to yourself before you expect anybody else to be effective with you. A lot of people don't take that time out to do that. Not that I'm a counselor, I'm just a gamer.
You don't know what you're talking about, so
Too true.
Next question.
Get real tired of Will pretending he knows things.
Right. I mean, that's the rumor.
Rumor. Rumor in me. Jumped over my tree. Next question, pizza.
I went
boy.
through your tree.
He enjoying that daggone pizza. Right. Like you got like 5 billion questions, and now you only answer.
Oh, we gotta get Will. We gotta get Will. Oh, we just let Will win.
I was watching the game, and I was also eating chicken and beef.
Jeez.
Right, but then you like,
Oh, I can't
That
wait
dress
for
was
today's.
made from Da Vinci.
I'm gonna ask a lot of questions.
You had no chaos.
Right. Who didn't have no KOs?
You.
I was on my Floyd Mayweather stuff, baby.
Oh man.
My next question was the one that I said after. I didn't think no one was going to really answer that question, but I was just going to say, what's your favorite quote from a film or television series? This is a lot to think.
This is the one that's going to perplex us. Not how to be effective communicators. Not what is positivity. What's your favorite quote? That got
right.
it.
I mean,
I have a bunch.
I think I have a bunch too, but
but Magic gets crapped on for liking N64. So
well, when that comes in,
It's not that he gets crapped on for liking N64. It's that he gets crapped on for blatantly disrespecting the PS1, which is the superior system.
How
is it not?
Do you remember the 90s? Do you? Or was your mind
I was
between those long
conscious
times?
for about 20 minutes in the 90s, and I remember it vividly.
20 minutes? All 20 of those minutes must have been during loading screens for the PS1.
Oh gosh. Oh
Not
gosh.
true. Look, you can hate on them loading screens all you want, but we got some delicious things like Vagrant Story and Final Fantasy Tactics.
I mean,
none of that on N64.
they are good. They are good. You know when they got better, when they got on that game, or the Game Boy Advance? They were great then.
No,
Dude, no way. All right, real talk. You can't even say that about Final Fantasy Tactics.
Dang it, I can't.
You wanna know what game
It's
I
way
can't.
better.
Crap, I forgot.
Game Boy? Spyro. That didn't get better. Crash didn't get better. They got worse.
Okay. Ignore what I said. Ignore me.
Because I knew that they were going to be bad.
That's my favorite quote from Venture
We're not
Brothers.
talking about the
Ignore
remakes.
me.
We're not talking about the remakes. The remakes are actually very good. We're talking
The remakes
about,
are actually really good.
The Game Boy Advance, Crash, and Spyro games, they're horrible.
Yeah, those were no.
No.
But to answer your question, Venture Brothers, the big monster that just screams "Ignore me." That is my favorite.
Yes.
Ignore me.
Ignore me.
Ignore me.
Oh, that was it. I love
The scene I can think.
what was it? I love Johnny Quest. Where they're just like, or he's like, he's like, let me throw a barrel at it. I was like, what? He's got those barrels at him. Oh god, I love that.
Oh, I'm still alive.
I think I like I think the quote I like is from Bruno the Kid. It was the movie, and it was like there's like this other agent, and they were trying to like break into this place, and they had this like peppercorn. So they had this like peppercorn salami stick that was actually like a remote control, and they're like, he was like, how are we gonna get it in there? How are we gonna like put the door down and we're trapped? And the guy was like, well, you just push this little peppercorn button here in. Push this little peppercorn button here in. Just like the way he said it, like so much distraught.
Oh, I love
great.
that one.
That
from,
movie was really funny.
From Eat the Cat. He goes, this is like really like weird cat. Oh no, from the Tick, the show The Tick, and they're in the Christmas time, and he like was trying to figure out who Santa was, and like they like, burned Santa, it was like a mechanical one, and the Tick was like, "You toasted Santa!" And I was crying, laughing so bad. Oh my god, I used to love that show.
Game.
I love that quote that you brought up like months ago, Will,
Which-
with M. Bison. And it says, for you, the day Bison graced your village was the important day of your life.
Yes.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
And then
Such confidence and vigor.
The blindness. Oh, what was the blindness? Oh my god. He was like, I guess you can't see what's happening.
No,
Right,
no.
oh yeah,
He's
yes.
talking to
was talking about
guy.
Sagat.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like they're coming in from
I
something.
guess you didn't
Right.
see that, huh?
I was like,
He's touching his iPad. Great.
I'm like,
Oh my
he
God.
had some good clapbacks. I was
He
like,
was
dang,
the
man.
best
Like,
part of a terrible movie.
yes. God rest his soul. Like, he died
Yes.
with knowing, like, just he's the legend of making Bison, but it was a horrible movie. But he said that, he was talking to his son, and he was like, oh, well, you know, the reason why I did that movie because I wanted to buy you some new shoes. And the son was like, I didn't need shoes all like that, Dad. But he made Bison so good, though. I love it.
He did.
Raul
So-
Julia.
So I love the movie Inception. It's actually one of my favorite movies, and I love the quote. And he's like, "Our dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake and realize things were strange." And then he goes, "You're waiting for a train that will take you far away. You know where you hope this train will take you, but you can't know for sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter because you'll always be together." I was like, yeah. And also, of course, Thanos. I hope they remember you. I love that. Oh god, I love that. It's so boss. Like, I hope they remember you. And he just kills them. Like, oh my god. Like, oh, that's so boss. Oh, that's like so much power in that. There's so much power in that. Oh.
What's your favorite, Peter?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't really think about quotes, honestly.
Have you ever seen the movie Office Space?
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Okay. So I know of it, never seen it all the way through. But someone sent the clip to me where the guy says, if it's Monday and you're having a bad day, has anyone ever told you must have a case of the Mondays?
Mondays.
Yeah,
Yes.
the guy is just like, oh, that deserves a butt whooping if somebody said that to me.
Right.
Oh my god, that Ford smash
Oh.
is ridiculous.
I don't know who the cameraman of this stage is, but he is working overtime with these twirls.
Right, like what is going on here?
I want to say my favorite quotes came from 21st Jump Street with Ice Cube. All of his quotes were my favorite.
That movie was that's a great one. Oh, also, my favorite movie, it was Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
Which one?
The other guys.
Yeah.
And he's like, get him to take those shit. He's like, you stick your jimmies? Oh, I love Will Ferrell. Oh man. I miss actually like rewatching movies over and over again. Like I miss doing that. We just don't do that anymore.
Right.
Also, my favorite quote in the Marvel universe is when Iron Man goes, "Don't touch my stuff." Like, don't touch my stuff. I love that. I just love the way he does that. And he calls that one dude Squidward. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, Ebony Maw.
Yeah, Ebony Maw. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's up, Squidward?"
From the distance, we're like, who is that? Who's the Squidward you talking about?
Right. It goes through the
Thank you,
glass.
camera guy.
What?
Thank you, camera guy.
I didn't know it did that. Oh, And of course, every Star Fox quote, every Star Fox 64 quote, I know all of them from beginning to end.
From beginning to end. Someone test this, man.
Like we could literally go through the entire one. I could probably get through it. I could probably get through all of it.
Get through all of what?
Star Fox 64, the whole entire story.
Oh.
The whole entire game. Like I played it so much, I memorized the entire script of it. Like I played it that much. All right, Pizza Man. Next question.
Okay.
You put yourself on spot.
I have a
today.
question for you, Pizza Man. Where'd that pizza from?
Right.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, where'd you get it from? We
Pizza
know.
Hut. Pizza Hut.
Got it from the hut.
Why'd you do that?
Nobody out pizzas. Nobody out pizzas,
Must have
man.
been a late night.
Never been good.
Must have been a
He just
Monday.
laughs.
Must have been
All right, if
Must be the fun
you
days.
exclude literally everybody that makes pizza, including people just making it at home from like the Pillsbury biscuits. Like if you include those people, or even if you exclude those people, then if you exclude everybody, and including people just making pizzas at home, then yes, nobody at Pizza Hut because they're the only ones making pizza. But as soon as you put in a 4th grader making pizza by themselves for the first time, they immediately get out
I
of
like Pizza Hut.
What?
So, no.
Are you trying to say that Pizza Hut has been
Secondly, I need to figure out where X got pizza because I know they don't deliver.
Grubhub, baby!
Right.
They just laugh.
Hey, boy, where are we get pizza?
Which pizza did you get pizza? What pizza did you get pizza from? And he just laughs. He thinks this is funny. He thinks this is funny.
Right.
This-
Like people in the
heavy
comments,
shit.
like, yo, what's up? I am so sorry. I've been working on the album, folks. So Death Party, I don't even know if you're still there. Hey.
My hero?
Darius, do you want any pizza?
What's up, Satin Dog?
I mean, it's your pizza. You ain't no offer after I done made a fuss about it.
Oh, that. At that point, it's not
Right.
even no more.
Right.
I mean,
Like you
I
you
said
made an agreement, and then at the end of the day, you didn't even bother to say, "Hey, David, I got some pizza. You want to share?"
I
No.
didn't want to interrupt the stream.
Oh, bull. Like
Whatever,
he's literally right next door.
What?
Hey, you
Should I
want to
have
hog
said
the whole pizza? You gonna be like that when you come over my house tomorrow?
no? Absolutely not. I was just.
No, I'm gonna eat the pizza before I go over so that you can't harass me about it.
Right. And then I'm offer him some food and he gonna take more of some food. You greedy bastard! How dare you?
Like if he ain't offered, there were rare occasions where I ordered stuff and didn't offer him, so it's fair. But the fact that you even get Pizza Hut, I've called there, they said they don't deliver here, and then so if they don't deliver, obviously Uber Eats and DoorDash they ain't gonna do it. So like I'm trying to figure out where did you do?
Right.
Okay, since I died, it makes sense. You know Oshawott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he gave me some
Baby, the
pizza.
nines! The nines!
Oh
the
my
nines!
gosh. Oh
Hey,
Look
my
at my
gosh.
balls!
He's in a hold of the state.
But he can order from here. He can order here.
Wow, I just wrecked y'all. Game watch. I wrecked all y'all.
Like you're terrible. You're terrible. I was gonna get Pizza BOGO. You paying for it?
I just asked, could I have something from Pizza Hut, if that's okay with you? He just said, hey, do you want anything? I was just like, yeah.
Answer.
Oshawott said, I did that.
Hey, Oshawott, buddy, listen, good friend, who was not there on Sunday, who had all the potions in D&D, and because you were not there, we cannot heal. But that's okay. Listen, my good friend Oshawott, you are in, unless you came up to visit and didn't say anything, like, the Pizza Huts near here, as far as I know, don't deliver, because the one in East Cleveland does not deliver.
There's one in Cleveland Heights.
Right, I was gonna say, what about the one in Cleveland Heights?
Right.
Do they
The
deliver?
zip code. They go
Yes.
by zip code, though.
Whatever,
They're talking
but
about zip code. Y'all so slow about choosing these characters. My God.
What's up? Order me a pizza tomorrow, and if it don't work, I'm calling Oshawott.
I was gonna say something, but I was just
yeah,
like,
he said he found one that did, and it was Cleveland Heights.
You ain't gonna do nothing. It's
there's
cool.
like four pieces and some chicken tenders left. You better.
Now I feel guilty.
No,
kids,
you sit there talking about, oh, I got all these questions, and here you go, Kirby wolfing the pizza down, and not even bother to share it with David. How
I
dare
always
you?
share with Dave.
Hold on. Screw that. I want the pizza. Bring me some
I
pizza.
want the pizza.
Why don't
Motherfucker.
you come over here?
Why am I getting
No,
all these
you
characters?
get Oshawott to give you a lift to come over here.
That's why I give out pizzas. But I know that I was on the table.
I just said like I'm kind of hungry. He said, "Do you want something to eat?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, dude.
Oshawott said, now y'all arguing over a pizza.
I
Laughing
didn't
my butt
start
off.
this argument. It was Dave.
Pizza is
The
Hey,
pizza.
dang,
Honestly,
I'm so
it's
offended.
not even worth it when it's hot. Let's be honest.
Right.
It's not. Yeah,
Alright.
I wouldn't even be mad about that pizza.
Well, that's because you guys are
It
Pizza Hut
ain't-
haters.
it-
That's fine.
Right. I'm like, I want pizza BOGO.
And I'm all about that
I
small,
want Arcadia
like
pizza.
family-run pizza. That's what I'm about.
That too.
My next question was going to be like, how do you love yourself after an argument of pizza?
I love myself equally, and I'm still mad because you won't share
5
with
slices
David.
or 3?
I eat the whole box.
No, that's
about
not
that?
pizza at all.
Every pizza is a personal pizza.
It is.
Here's the personal pizza.
We say that, and then we got after him about the pizza. That's funny.
What happened?
I don't
What
like
happened?
your family. I don't like your
What are you
family.
talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just
You know
over
what I'm
here.
talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what that was.
You know what I'm talking
You know what
about.
that was.
I agree.
You know?
Oshawott, unless you have a tiny stomach, right?
I feel like I'm ashamed to even.
Look, Oshawott. If you have a tiny stomach, it just means you need to train more at eating
Right.
more pizza. That's all it
Right.
means.
You live in America,
All it means.
okay? America.
You're just a work in progress. That's all.
He literally asked me if I was hungry.
But I know he's gonna give you a whole pizza though. Like, dang. From
Right.
another state though.
That's
I'm
what Mills loves.
the same. It was the thing with Chris.
It wasn't the same with Chris. You wanna know why I wasn't the same with Chris?
Why?
Because Chris asked us both. Well, actually, it wasn't the same with Chris because I was streaming in support of me. He said, "I'll get you guys a pizza," because I was sharing the stream with you,
Yes.
and because we were both there, we were sharing the pizza.
Right. Yeah. You heard the keyword share. Ashua said I
Are we
did.
done like
I looked up
badgering
home.
him about his inability to share pizza? Because I think it's
Man,
really
that's
good
it.
that he's
Clearly
a
not.
piecist. He's a piecesism.
Pieces is
Definitely piecesism.
he went from one stream to another to deliver some
Right.
pizza.
Oh my god.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't even want your funky pizza.
Tenders too.
He's I don't even want your funky tenders. I don't even want them.
They're not even white breaded
I want
chickens.
none of them.
He just sat on
Like
some of
real chicken.
my expensive music equipment that I was using. They also
That's
work on
it.
that.
Yeah, that's put grease. That's put grease on expensive
All over the
equipment.
keyboard.
How about that?
Man, that's how you get that greasy funk. What you talking about? You want that?
Look at that. You want to play with that too?
Yes,
Healthy.
yes,
New album coming out soon. Ready.
right. The
That's what
pizza pack.
that's what X just had the piece on top of.
Right, it's the pizza pack.
I'm ready to design the pack. Let's go.
Oh my
I know we're tired of talking about that. All right. Next real question.
Yes, real question. What you got?
The real question was like, how do you love yourself? But I just added pizza.
Anyways, Ashua says if you put grease on the equipment, that means it's shining. That's right.
Actually, I gotta know who you are. We talked a lot, but I've never actually met you. I have to meet you one day.
He's an amazing guy. Please protect this man at all costs.
I met Achwa on a different server that I'm in because we play a lot of the like D&D and stuff.
Get these things off my head. What is this?
Don't do it.
No!
Well, now that the pizza's here, I'm
This
gonna
is not good
partake
for
of
any
it.
us.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Oh, awesome G, that party.
Gosh, I knew it.
Wait, are you?
Gosh.
What?
Gymnastics.
Gosh. All that work I was doing, but not. Why didn't you just let me fish in peace?
No.
No. I just want to say that my random has been going really well.
I don't think that was random. I don't think that's what that was. I think you chose him.
I chose to win. That's the difference.
I chose to win.
Oh. In it to win it. No, I feel like there should be another battle between the random masters, Death Hardy.
Oh, let's
because
go on.
last time I checked, it was magic.
Hold on.
Because
go
they
right
both
now.
had
What do
the
you
same.
mean time out. What do you mean random masters?
Come
No,
on.
random
Don't do this.
master.
Don't do this. You already know
And his
I won
name
3 in a row,
is
baby.
Mr. Magic.
There's only
Mr.
one.
Magic. They both
Then
have
be
the
a
He's
same
not even doing
character.
it.
And you know I'm ready when I'm Harry Potter. Got my book out. Oh my gosh, I'm falling.
He says as he falls.
False.
Oh my god.
Ah!
I would've just okay, thank
Oh
you. You just took that from me.
Well,
I'm so mad.
no! Yeah,
Oh, man.
No!
it was my spell. I made you go crazy.
Thanks, Britney Spears. Don't you know that I'm toxic? I feel so sorry for her. I feel so sorry for her that they have to remove her
Right.
right now. And during Pride Month. It's crazy.
Right.
They just need to let her live. Like, she did her time.
What is happening?
I don't know, but all I know is I'm doing like really well with King Duty.
Oh my god,
And, like,
if we could Mokujin, that would be cool. Sorry, I was reading what Death Hardy said.
what do you say?
He said they need a Mokujin in Smash for the true randomness. They do.
Oh, that was, aren't the Mii fighters technically that?
Wait, what?
Mokujin from Tekken.
Yeah, but like, Mogujin's like the he's like the all fighter.
Oh,
The one
that's
that-
right. I only got 2 jumps.
He's like the one that like he's everyone.
Yeah,
They have like 3 characters like that in Soul Calibur 5.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Really working, Jam?
Tonight is not my night.
Oh, I like this page.
I'm buying more batteries.
Mission of double A, baby.
Oh, whoa! How'd you recover so fast?
Don't you know who I am?
Death Hardy says he's everyone, but he
What?
wins every round, so therefore
I'll be back
it's
to
true
you.
randomness. That is true.
You gotta be kidding me.
One day he's Yoshimitsu with his fake sword. The next minute he's Lin Zhao, or I think that's her name.
Now you.
Zhao Lin, yeah. That's
Caillou.
that girl.
I was in Tekken?
Caillou.
Whoa.
Caillou's in everything. Caillou can be in Smash.
Caillou is almost as strong as Kirby.
But that temper he has, I suppose.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I just 3-stocked everybody.
Oh my gosh.
You're my tummy.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
That one didn't count. Jay messed it up.
Ooh.
Jay messed it up.
Who's it? Is anybody else nipples hard? Because mine are banging right now. Let's go.
Captain America.
What?
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 Bar?
Dirt. Right, Death Party. He said that window.
I can't believe I just 3-stocked that with one of my worst characters.
It's alright, I'm Yoshi.
Oh, no.
Will, before your ego gets too big, just remember I've 3-stocked you before, so it don't mean shit.
I don't remember what happened. I don't even remember that even was.
I got it on video. I got it on video.
On video.
It happened on a live stream.
But with my worst character though, come on now.
Don't matter.
Oh my gosh. What? What is this stage?
It's bull.
We gotta get the king out. Help me get the king out.
I'm helping.
Peter.
I'm helping. I'm helping.
Gosh, what is this thing?
Yes. I love it. I love it.
Wow, that was crazy.
Ooh, Jaya, you got lucky.
This is a pretty explosive match.
It really is.
Really? You keep doing that? Really?
Not if your boy Jan comes to save you.
Right. Oh my god.
What is that blue light? Oh.
It means you're just more powerful.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
I'll admit it when.
Why? Why would you come here?
Y'all have 2v1 on him.
Oh my gosh, I went back because it did something.
Well, I'm dead.
Oh, this is the worst stage ever.
This is a really bad stage. I agree.
Wow.
This is a bad stage. I like how Jaya was smacked. I love that. Like,
I love it, right? It's so good.
right, I love it.
It
That was
really-
awesome.
yeah, like, what-
That needed to be clipped.
It really does.
Jaya be on that stuff.
I don't know what that dragon does, so I'm just trying not to get hit by the dragon. I don't even know what the dragon does.
It was not fun. I can tell you that much.
Oh, dang it. Oh.
Uh-oh. Calculated. Totally intentional.
Okay. Alright. Since I can't use the Pro Controller anymore, that means this. Okay. Alright.
Wow, Jaya. Can you try? What's wrong with
Your
you?
skill. Totally calculated.
What type of feel is that? What?
Look at them sweet 4 KOs.
Oh.
Oh.
So you done with these questions, or you can keep looking solemn at the screen?
Right.
Well, I'm just testing
Right.
out my controller because.
We'll test out these questions, baby. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Alright, alright. What's a movie that you judge so harshly, but it shouldn't be judged that harshly?
Probably the movie that Magic didn't press A.
Wait, what's
No, I hate that movie.
That's
It's a
my
bad
favorite
one.
what
bad
is-
one.
Hold up. Let him
is
get
that?
in here.
What
Let him
is
get
that
in here.
Please, tell me, what is that movie about?
All right, say the question again. 'cause
It's
I-
about a bunch of mean friends.
Wait, it's about friends?
No, ask your question again. I'm sorry.
I was just
Wait,
asking.
wait, hold
what's
up,
a
hold up.
movie That's work. Oh, damn! Not even I came to ask the question.
Like a movie that we think is good that doesn't get enough credit, or a movie that is
or a
actually
movie
good and we think
that's
is terrible.
a movie that's worse, but it shouldn't be judged that harshly. But it gets a lot of judgment.
Okay.
Not another team movie. It is my go-to every time. Every time. I think that is a great movie that is in the pantheon of horrible parody movies, but it is the best of the parody movies.
I would say Road Trip is really good too, though.
Am I the one
It
falling?
wasn't.
Yes, I was. I don't think I want to consider Road Trip is like what's that other's American Pie, which
Yeah, it was an
did you get the comedy? I don't think it's I don't think I wouldn't call it a parody. I mean, it does some parody-esque things, I guess, but I wouldn't call it.
What? Oh my
That was
goodness!
close.
No way!
I almost got
Okay,
it
there we
for
go.
a second. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
No way!
Okay. My next question is, how would you stay strong?
I'm still
in
thinking
a-
about this.
Like, I'm thinking about it myself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because there are a lot of movies I go the other way that I think are really good that I don't think are like really underrated. But I'm trying to think of like, or like movies that I think are garbage that everybody else likes a lot. Like Avengers 1, I think is hot trash. I think that movie is.
Oh, I think it was.
I think it's the weakest of the Avengers. I'm not gonna lie, but that's
It's not even the
another topic.
weakest. It is hands down the worst. Well, I can't say the worst because I haven't seen Thor 2, and apparently Thor 2 is really bad. But
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah.
Thor 2?
it's a terrible movie.
Thor 2 is pretty. I think Age of Ultron was kind of whack. Like, people don't want to like the only reason people like Age of Ultron was because they had Black Panther in it. That's the only reason
I haven't seen Age of Ultron.
Ultron was not all that. He was kind of whack.
Black Panther wasn't in Ultron, was it?
That's fine. At least it was an actual villain as opposed to random aliens from another dimension.
Black Panther was in Civil.
He's in Civil War, yeah.
He was in Ultron, I thought.
No.
Ulysses Claw is like slightly in it, but not what's the name? Black Panther.
Alright. A movie that people think is bad that I think is good.
Oh no, that might be Civil War I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you are, yeah.
Everyone got to remember that was how Spider-Man was introduced.
Civil War.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Black Widow. Like, I've been waiting for that for a minute. I hope they make Taskmaster dope. I hope they don't just. Never mind, let me stop. I'm just gonna say, I hope they don't CW it. That's all I'm gonna say.
He ain't gonna be dope. I want him to be. He ain't gonna be. I forgot he was in it.
But he's so cool.
Yeah, he is. He is.
But they're gonna CW him. I know it. They're gonna CW him. It's gonna be so whack.
How do we make that a verb? Why is that a verb?
Because if you watch anything CW, you're always gonna be disappointed when they try to.
Let me stop.
Such a shame. Such great stories just turning so
Peach is really thinking about this.
Right, because I'm like,
Seriously. So hard.
right. I'm like, I really can't think of a dang on thing.
I'm right there with you, girl. I just I don't know.
Would it make it better if I had said the what's a good movie that gets judged harshly?
I mean, I guess that helps a little bit. Like, I do think there are movies that, that maybe get judged a little too hard for like one aspect of their of the movie, and then like not enough love gets to the rest of the movie. Like, I actually think Joker was like that a little bit, where like, yeah, it's definitely a movie that's like fake woke, you know.
Agreed.
But like the cinematography in that movie is some of the best I've ever seen. It's so amazingly shot. It's one of the most beautiful looking movies I've ever seen in my life.
Honestly, its visual tells a story on its own. Like, I mean, for the most part, it's in line with the movie, but you can literally like play that thing on mute, and you would still get a very good comprehension of what's going on based off the visuals. I agree with you. Like, it's rare that I notice visuals like that through the movie.
That's on par with that. It is Dunkirk. It was. So
I have not seen it.
It was filmed. I loved like. I felt like I was there in the battlefield. Like, it was so good. Like, I thought it was gonna be whack. 'Cause I'm like, this feels like a video game. But it actually like. It was great. Like, I bought it because of that. I literally bought it because of the filming of it. Like, they probably won't do it again.
I need to watch that.
Really?
What? Oh wow, you're being me. Got it. So let's let the randomness.
Is that why you're the ugly color one? Okay.
I'm the original color one.
The beautiful one. The beautiful one.
What if we said, what movie do you think nobody likes, but you like because you actually understand it? Like, you feel like people don't understand it.
Inception. I think everybody likes it for all the wrong reasons. Everybody's like, "You're such a deep movie." I'm like, I don't think you really got it. I don't think
it's not deep.
That was actually that I think Inception was based off of. What was it? Oh no, I wasn't watching. I was watching.
Why you saying quiet?
Thinking of Neuromancer.
Oh Lord.
Sorry. Neuromancer was Neuromancer was, I think, Inception. I feel like Inception had inspiration from that book, which is also where all of Cyberpunk came from.
Really?
Yep, Neuromancer. Neuromancer was that. It was like cyberspace. Neuromancer was the first book to ever have that be a thing.
Well,
So that's what,
I think I have a movie.
I like Edge of Tomorrow. I thought it was good. Well, it was a fun movie with Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. You mean Kill Die Repeat?
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, Live Die Repeat.
Yeah, Live Die Repeat. Yeah. No. Alright, son of a gun. I enjoy that movie.
So
Yeah,
you
that was a
guys
fun movie.
already, and I still have 3 stock. Wow.
I was engaging in the conversation because I want to be a member of the team, so
Gameplay.
I made a choice.
I feel like the easy answer to that movie question is just like any art house movie.
Yeah.
Like you watch something like Stalker, which is very light on meaning, and just pretend that you understand it.
You know, I got.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Stalker's actually has quite a bit of meaning to it, but yeah.
The movie Alita, that was. I would say I thought they were gonna make a second one.
Aelita?
Alita, is it Alita? Yeah, I thought.
No, I just say it because her eyes are huge.
Yeah, like I liked it though. Like I mean, I read the comic. I thought they were gonna make.
I never read it.
No, they tried to combine everything in that movie.
Yeah.
As much as they could. I was just like, oh no. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I will say, those animations were superb.
They were. I just want to know how many people worked on that. Like I know a lot of people worked on it, but like
A team of 600 people. From what it is.
And that's so crazy to me. Like it takes that many people to make it something like able. Like, that's crazy.
And many months to render.
Yep. 300 people for each eye.
Real. It's not that you need that many people. It's that if you want it to be done in a century, you need that many people. One person could do it. It'd just take their entire goddamn life.
This is why, like, when I ask animators to like make stuff for me, I'm like, yeah, can I have something for like 10 seconds? Like, yeah, that's like $2,000. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, I mean, you want it right? I was like, I get it now. I get it. Like, I get it now. I'm like, all right. But it's like, dang, $2,000 for a minute?
Yeah.
I always wondered, like, I always want to know, like, the reasoning behind that. And I was like, you know what? Obviously, if they feel like they can charge that, obviously they know how much it's worth. Like, wow, I don't have this.
You don't gotta.
No!
There we go. And I get that KO. Beautiful.
God.
Beautiful.
Got out the corner.
Around the
You just got the corner.
Okay. Does anybody remember this commercial? Everybody thinks I'm crazy when I see this commercial. Please let somebody be here for me. It's you have to admit it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Nobody.
Sounds familiar.
Nobody.
It sounds familiar because it's one of the many things he makes up on the spot.
Dang.
Wow. I thought you came from my hood.
Actually, that does kind of sound familiar. It does sound
Like I was like, it might be like a Toledo thing. It might be, you know, like.
I have heard that before. I don't know where.
From, because like it might be like an insurance commercial. I don't know. But
I was gonna say, was it life insurance or car insurance? I was just gonna ask you that.
Right. Like I forget, but I just remember like always in the morning listening to it when I was, and then like one day I was taking a shower, and I started singing it, and I was like, what's that? What is that? It was like just randomly came to me.
I'm sorry. I just got the visual image of you in the shower, like listening to that sound and screaming, "Who is that? Who's there?"
Who there?
My.
What?
Wow.
What just
I don't even know
happened?
how that works.
Wow.
What's the physics of that?
I'm so
What is the physics
confused.
of that? Please.
That game just made up its own physics for a good second
It
and
really
a half.
truly did. It
All
truly
right.
did.
Oh, you ready for me to
Ow.
ask the next question? I'm ready.
Have at
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay, what makes a person boring to you?
Next question.
Yeah, right. That is the wrong question to ask this group.
Oh, right.
This group is dysfunctional
All
in
anybody
some
has to do is
Our
everybody
answer
in
is
this group
C.
just everybody in this group, their answer is, all right, do I like them more or less than PETA? If the answer is less, it's really boring.
I can't.
Okay,
I can't.
next question. That was problem. All right.
Yeah, I was like I'm scared of boring people.
Like, no.
And when I think of boring people, I have a certain type of people, and I'll get in trouble.
Yes.
I'm happy that I just realized I heard the question wrong. So I'd rather answer that one. I'd rather answer that.
Next question.
Next question. All right. Ooh.
No!
Wow.
And
Wow.
I just Lion King you,
Wow.
baby! I just Lion King you!
Scar. Good old Scar.
Ooh, yes. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
All right, let me change characters.
It don't matter for me.
All
I'll
right.
be whoever it is.
Alright, that was a good warm-up match. Alright, I'm ready to play now.
Are you
Let's go.
serious? I literally just restarted you showing
Wait.
what?
What are you talking
about?
about?
This before.
This,
I'll
I'm
be right
serious.
back. Hey, they
Oh, hey, let me change
Hey.
characters. Let me change characters. Good loud.
I'm so ready now.
Wait, Peter. I'm just gonna let you get the next one. Yeah.
No, do not start. Do not start because then it screws up my stream too.
Oh, okay. So I'll just sit this one out. Bam.
No, you can come play.
No, you
Play.
come back in. We just hit
no. I'm cool. It's not. It is literally hard to think while playing. It's the same. It's the same way as like drawing. You're trying to talk and think, and then you're trying to talk with someone, and you go like, I don't know what to say. All I can say is pineapples,
Yeah, pineapples.
and that's it. It was just like my day has been full cade of just nothing but drawing, just nothing but drawing. Like, you do anything else? I walk. Okay, I'm gonna just bounce off in the stream. Thank you. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I am trying to throw explosive things at these people over here.
And Sephiroth is coming in. Ready for the drip. And boom.
Oh, I timed that terribly. Wow, that was
You
bad.
sure did.
Like, that was just...
Not the buttons I pressed. Thank you, Magic.
Yeah. I'm just here trying to survive against I think a cat who thinks he's Rey Mysterio, so you know.
Surprised Jay is not in the chat talking mess.
What is something that you think is wrong that our society has made normal?
Racism.
Yep.
Next.
Right next.
Wait, what?
Yo.
That That was it.
That's it.
I think I'm out of questions. I thought I was prepared today, but I'm out.
I mean, it lasts. It's 11:35.
I mean, you definitely had lunch break, but yeah.
Clearly.
Right, you did. You sure did.
Not that I'm counting.
Because I feel like no, it's just like the questions I do have are a part of life, but I feel like they're already questions that are asked every day, so I try to think of something new.
You'd be surprised if you think you're old as new to somebody else that's never heard it.
I can't. All I could ask is just like, how do you deal with someone being disappointed with you? I feel like that would already be answered. Or
disappoint a lot of people.
Or just like, what are ways to deal with disappointments if they happen? A lot to think about, or it's just like nothing to think about there?
Yeah, that's all I can
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm letting other people answer because I don't want to be talking every single time.
I'm just focused. I ain't gonna lie like all these other fools. I'm focused.
Playing this game is all about focus.
Just remember,
well,
when you asked the question, everybody else gave you the excuse. I gave you the truth.
Like, what are better ways of being a great entertainer?
Be true to yourself, If you're not a random master, don't act like you are, Will. I mean, people. Just
You say as he gets launched to his death.
The shade is real. The shade is real.
Oh, okay. All right. I set up the kill to destroy Will's hope as random master, and that's how you thank me? Wow.
Wow.
I gave you a trip around the world. Oh no!
I wanted to take that trip
no! Come on this boat built for two, baby. Come here.
I was going over watching the
Oh my gosh!
I should
My boo alone.
when was the first time you discovered cartoons had adult jokes? When I discovered internet. Like Rocco's Modern Life had so many adult jokes, and my favorite one is when he worked as a phone call. They call it a phone call operator, and he said, "Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby." Even though that he was talking to Beverly Big Head, I love that.
Was it the credit card one? I swear, there's an episode.
I think it was the one with the credit card one, or like I know he had to pay off the credit card.
Yeah.
He had to get all these odd jobs. Yeah.
I saw my uncle do that one time in real life. I didn't think of it.
Stitch face, baby! Stitch face!
Turn up, baby!
Yes.
That's true random master right there.
Random.
With his one KO.
One kill.
One KO.
That's what we do, baby. It's called efficiency. It's the one that matters.
Yeah, that one KO you got on me after I saved the random master title for you.
Good teamwork. Good teamwork. I think I discovered.
Yo, side note, history lesson. Y'all remember the DC sniper? Remember that? Remember that whole situation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So like, think about this. They never actually closed down the city. They just told you to walk in zigzag line patterns.
I remember that in high school.
What?
I remember that.
I was researching like threats in America, and they brought that up, and I thought about that. Like, they never closed anything down. Like, you just had to go to school and just walk in zigzags. So like, you saw people like walking in zigzags down the street. I'm like, what? is wrong with us? Why would we not close things down and like?
I feel it's because they thought that the guy was white. Like white people thought he was white. And so they're like, oh, okay, well, there's Bob out there going rogue. It's cool. No,
Yeah,
it was
you
a
know.
black dude. When they found out it was a black dude, they would have turned down the whole city.
I don't know. Wow. I was just thinking about that, like how we shut down everything because of COVID, you know, like now things are just now opening up again. It's kind of like irresponsible, but like, and then it's just like, you look at this and like we just like it was literally out here like.
Right. I think that happened, what, in 2003?
Yeah.
It was that late.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The DC sniper?
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
What?
wow.
You
So it
don't
was
remember
this
that?
guy that was randomly killing people with a sniper, and they were trying to figure out who it was. And it was some guy, and it was like an immigrant kid from Jamaica, I believe, that was doing it. And I think like let's see
I didn't know
what
all that
happened.
about
I
him.
think they killed 5 people.
Yeah, sad.
Yep.
Sad.
But yeah, we're still walking zigzag lines.
Yeah. I remember that.
America had to go on.
Right.
Had to go on.
Speaking of going on, let me ask a hard question.
Okay.
He said rude.
Okay.
Because your questions make people think about themselves. I like that. So I want something that's gonna make people argue.
What?
Okay. All right.
I believe that
Here's the real
only
question,
way-
Will. How excited are you for Breath of the Wild 2? Because it has time travel.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Because like, I was like, I didn't even beat the first one.
Successfully to your
head. In the beginning, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll beat Breath of the Wild because, you know, the second one's coming out. People really loved it. And then I saw the time travel crap. And I was like, nope, that's it. This is one Zelda era that I'm just not going to be a part of.
Are you kidding me?
I've been part of every Zelda era except for this one. But I'm just so disappointed in this GTA Link. Like, what in the Monster Hunter Link is going on here?
Hey, don't be dissing. I'm actually really enjoying the new Monster Hunter.
I can't stand it. Either you are a Monster Hunter fan or you're not. There's no like in between.
I have found that for me, my big problem with Monster Hunter was that I picked a weapon that I thought I would like and ended up hating it and didn't try anything else. So like I have tried like there's some in the newest one there's 14 different weapons, right?
Oh my god.
And I think there's been 14 different weapons going back to I think
World,
like
right?
Monster Hunter 3. I think there's been
I would say
14
three.
weapons
Yeah, I would say
since then.
3. Yeah, I would say yeah.
And like literally for the longest time I've been like I am a Charge Blade person. And I've played like 4 different Monster Hunter games and been like I'm a Charge Blade person.
I played
and
3.
tried it and been like nope, I freaking hate this. This is boring. Half the time I can't even hit the thing because I'm so slow, blah, blah, blah. And to be fair, like, I'm just not good at it, so that's also part of the problem. But, like, that was my attitude. And then I tried a different weapon, and I was like, oh, actually, I'm enjoying this quite a bit more now that I'm using a weapon that I don't totally
Hey,
hate.
that's my problem.
It could be. I mean, it's definitely not for everybody, don't get me wrong.
So I'm like,
But
sweet, I get this double blade sword. I'm like, whack. Now look at this gun cannon. Whack. Let me get this gun cannon with a sword on it. Double whack. Let me get this gun. Useless. Like, I guess I'll cook some steamed meat steak.
it definitely has like a relatively steep learning curve, but yeah, that was my revelation, is that I had to like actually use a weapon that I found fun, because until then I was just like miserable trying to play those games. Yo, what up, Avenue? Avenue's over here saying my boy Pete learned how to use the dual blades. That's right, I'm loving the dual blades. Love them. Turns
I'm
out
more-
when you hit 5,000 times a second, missing 1/6 of my hits doesn't feel as bad. Exactly. Yeah,
I'm
each
always-
of those hits only does 2 damage, but man, it's so much fun.
I've always been a fan of the insect blade. If I pronounce that
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
My brother uses that. It is cool. Cool
It is,
stuff.
it is a very awesome weapon to use. I just go like, yes. Go with my insects.
Do all the work for me.
Flip me around so this monster won't catch me.
Are you kidding me? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, take that.
So, will the hard
Nice
questions
card.
are coming?
Yep.
Yep.
What is the one thing that you realize you lack in society, but you hold dearly personally?
Did you just open up a fortune cookie? What do you mean?
I can repeat.
Hold
it.
on. Yes,
Eat it.
please.
Lack in society, but whole person.
Yeah, what is something that you lack in society standards, right? But hold dearly personally. I can word it differently if you need me to.
Confidence.
I want to solve this riddle. Confidence sounds good.
I'm the Black Riddler! Yes, I knew it! Yes, I want it!
Jim Carrey did it better.
I am the Black Jim Carrey. Look, sorry.
Jim Carrey did it better.
Black and
He was a better black version.
Really?
Oh, shit! No!
Technically,
Whoa!
technically, a black being would just be pumping it. Okay, sorry.
Where am I? Where am I? Am I dead?
Yes.
I'm
yes,
dead.
you are dead. Just put your
Wow.
controller down.
I need to because my controller won't stop rumbling.
It's crying. Come on to the next question.
Alright,
Well, Demetrius said confidence.
I said confidence. But, I guess you were waiting for others to answer that question?
Yeah, or at least explain your answer.
Honestly, it was just confidence, really. Something that I lack in general. that like sometimes I feel like society asks for too much. It's just like you need confidence, and I guess it feels like you need confidence for everything: your job, your livelihood, your appearance, and that's something that society asks for a lot. Even the people around you, confidence.
That was a great answer.
No, that's something I kind of lack, but I'm getting better at it now. But that's something I kind of lack because I'm afraid that the more you become confident, the more people around you will start to look towards you bitterly. Because like, how did you find that? Why couldn't I find that?
such a
And
great
that-
answer there.
And that comes within yourself, but it's just the fear of like people around you going like, where did you get the nerve to have the balls to eat a pizza right in front of my face?
And we've come full circle.
Full circle.
Oh, boy.
Right, and full
Look at
circle.
And as soon as you get the confidence booster, it's like, oh man, I feel great about myself. And then when you use it in reality, it's like, who the hell are you?
Man, I wish it were that simple.
Man.
So that's just a requirement that I hear from a lot of people is that you just need confidence in every part and situation of your life. Don't be egotistic, just be confident. But isn't confidence ego in a
Not
way?
necessarily. No,
I have a lot of confidence.
you sure do.
I think what grounds me is when I openly say when I'm wrong, though. I'm like, hey, I'm wrong. Tell me what to do. Or hey, I suck at this. You need to do better than me. I acknowledge where I fall short. So I'm just as proud as I am willing to correct myself too, or willing to be corrected.
Yeah, I don't think confidence is a thing of like having an ego. It's a thing of knowing what. Ooh. It's
knowing when that fire hydrant's coming back.
For real.
Wow, such a good turnaround.
But really, it's just like it's knowing what you can and can't do, what your limitations are, and what you're good at and what you're not good at, right? So like I know how good of a saxophonist I am, or how bad of a saxophonist I am, depending on who you ask, or depending on the day. But like, I know my limitations, and I am confident in playing some things, and I'm not confident in playing other things. That doesn't make me like a jerk or anything, because I know I can play some things well. I know that I play some things well. It is what it is, you know?
Oh, that's it.
So it's just like, you know, well, it's just more like, you know, you're that good.
The gold chains!
Strong.
The gold chains!
Strong. Yeah.
Golden
Evan says,
Don't believe me, just watch. Richter.
Look at these 5 KOs I'm pulling out for all y'all. Good
that
lord.
was jacked up.
Avenue, yeah, blame the map. Avenue says, I think it's easy
blame
to
the
blur
map.
the line between confidence and pride. And yes, it is very easy to blur that line. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Uncle Iroh had something to say with pride, and I forget what it is, but
I
it's so
love
good.
Uncle Iroh. I love Avatar quotes.
Talk about things PETA has never seen.
What?
You know how
You
Avatar?
heard me.
Yeah.
You heard me.
Oh man, we gotta correct that.
Well, let's have a date night,
Uncle
come
Iroh
on.
says that pride is not the opposite of shame, but it's sort
That's
of
it.
humility is the only antidote to
Yep,
shame.
yep. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I love.
Oh, you gotta watch Avatar. You gotta watch it.
So my favorite, okay, who's your favorite Avatar characters?
That's a hard one.
From the original or from the Korra?
The good one, yeah.
Wow.
Pew, 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 pew.
Well, my
Honestly,
favorite.
character development wise, I'm probably going Zuko. But best, Iroh is probably my favorite, but best character development Zuko.
I think Sokka is my Sokka.
I like Sokka. I don't think he's the best, but I do like him.
Yeah, I like him personally.
Well, okay, that's kind of with me with Zuko.
So I'm definitely an Earthbender.
Oh, fire all day, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely an Earthbender. Like I want all Earthbenders.
I'm Futurama Bender.
Oh my god.
Would you be like more older?
That's the all.
Older Toph or just young Toph?
Young Toph.
I must say,
So,
wow.
I'll do like top 2.
Toph is a bad mamma jamma.
Right. The goat.
Yes, for real.
Oh my god, that forward smash is ridiculous.
Hey!
Wow.
Goodbye.
Fell for
Here
it.
in Smash. Everyone here in Smash. Everyone smashing each other.
Let's see. For me, I'm definitely Earthbender. But my favorite is King Boomy. I love King Boomy.
Is that the skinny old crazy one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's legit.
Like honestly, like I would love to see him in his prime. Like
Yeah.
Because he just thought so different. Like, as an earthbender, he just thought so fluid. Like, it was just like, his power was amazing. And the fact that when he saw Toph, he was like, oh yeah, you good. He's like, you'll be alright. Yeah.
As for like characters,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, as for characters and like how their bending style complemented their personality, I think he is the most opposite of his own bending style. But I think that's part of, yeah, that's kind of part of his charm.
Yeah, like because like you think he'd be like a stoic, like strong figure.
Yeah.
He's like so fluid and like he's so versatile in his thought process that like the Earth was only was like a toy for him. It wasn't like a structure. He broke that linear passage, and I love that about him. But like, I love his quotes though. Like he had some really good quotes. And you don't even really think about it because you're so into his personality, you forget that he actually like is like a genius.
True. Yep.
And he wasn't a mellowbender either. Like he wasn't a mellowbender.
No, yeah.
He was just a straight earthbender. Like
instead of it being his tool, it was more like a way of like expressing his art in a sense. Like he didn't think of it one dimensional. He was.
I mean, he bended like a water earthbender or airbender.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like he was kind of like on the opposite spectrum of Toph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love him when he gets like all like ripped too, and he actually
yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
oh,
took me
man.
off. That took me a surprise for seeing that.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, I was just like, oh man, this old man got skills.
Right.
Look like he can beat my grandpa.
Right. He did like the Master Roshi type of vibe.
Hey grandpa, I guess you ain't gonna be married no more.
Why do y'all got all these stocks?
Grandpa Boomy coming into the fray.
That's what Smash needs, another airbender, or I mean, earthbender. Get in this fray. It will be.
Boomy for Smash.
Ooh, whoa. Can you imagine Aang for Smash?
That would be dope. He'd probably be like Pyra. But like, and then like Pyra and Pit mixed together.
Man, the final Smash on him would be so key. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never made a good Avatar game. Like I bought like.
All right, Magic. I need you to focus on Will.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He's got 29% damage. You over here trying to fight me? What you doing? What you doing?
Why? What did you do?
That's when you get trusting somebody like
You
that.
fell for it.
Space grenades.
That is not the direction I wanted.
Save the seconds.
Ha!
Yeah. Devrock gonna win with the drip.
You say this.
But I was right.
And you're right. You're right.
Oh.
And you're right. And you're right.
Because that sword is long.
Sweet 5 KOs.
I worked hard.
Yeah.
I ran that board.
So in Avatar energy, it's something called Jing, Jing, and he is technically neutral Jing, and so that's what makes him so powerful, is that he like involves his whole life about balance. So it involves listening and waiting for the right moment to strike.
Yeah. Grab it quick. Grab it.
What is that?
What is going on over there?
Right. Reach yourself.
That's not me.
Excuse you, sir.
Well, I'm knocked out.
Oh, what? I could have killed Will there. Oh, and instead you let him get me. Oh.
What?
Oh, that platform saved you.
Oh, we're on a Pokemon stage? No wonder.
Did you just now notice we're on the Pokemon stage?
I mean, I keep forgetting this is a Pokemon stage. Who does this? Like, what is all this?
What is all those arrows through the fire? Come on now. I'm just trying to sit here having a good time.
I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask to beat you up without being able to hit. That's what I wanted.
Straightforward.
I sure did.
Oh, my bike! I just got out of the shop.
What the? Never mind.
I don't even understand the theme
What?
of these swords.
Pokemon Sword.
They're metal Pokemon.
I mean, I guess the steel part. So I don't even think Sword and Shield was out when this came out.
You didn't. It's steel. Well, first of all,
I
played
guess.
Pokemon, and I forgot
It's steel type
about all the
Pokemon, yeah.
different types of Pokemon. I still don't understand dark and like fairy and like how like I just don't like really like you can have a you can be a dark Pokemon, but you don't have to be a ghost. But you can be a ghost Pokemon and not be dark. I'm just like, I mean, if that's not the case, then you're a fairy. It's like, oh my god. Like, I need
What?
Man, not all ghosts.
I need
are,
to.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're not dark, you're a fairy. Like I don't understand. Like,
What are you not understanding?
it's like the weaknesses when you're fighting Pokemon.
Oh, none of that makes sense. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. And then ice Pokemon, and I'm like, aren't you ice just water Pokemon, but just colder? Like, I don't understand why there has to be a whole thing.
Right, because ice Pokemon aren't weak to fire for some reason.
Right. I was like,
Wait, what?
No
Huh?
sense.
Other than not.
I don't think so. I think Avenue would know. Avenue. Are ice Pokemon weak to fire Pokemon? I don't think they are.
Oh, I thought that was Ridley in the back of the stage.
No, I'm not sure about that. That's why I'm asking you.
Abby, we need your expertise.
Yeah, come on. You're the Pokemon master.
Oh no! Where'd you even pull that motorcycle from, guy?
I also can't say anything about Pokemon because the last Pokemon game alright, I did play Sword, but the last Pokemon game I actually played seriously was Gen 2.
I
So,
kind of want to get Arceus. I want to get Arceus.
That was the last one I liked. I did. Dang it. I think I played Sapphire, but
Gold was the last one.
dang it! I was kind of out of it by Sapphire. I wasn't really into it.
Yeah, but that new one, like the Origin one, like the Origin of Pokemon, that one actually looks pretty good. I'm actually really excited about that one. Damn,
Oh. Have any of y'all saw like the GTA Pokemon that like some fan is creating?
Oh yeah.
No.
No, what's that?
There's like I'd have to find a video of it, but it's like a mixture of like Pokemon and like a third-person shooter. You can like ride
Oh, I
Pokemon
have
as they get
seen
to
that.
area. Yeah.
I have seen that.
I mean, they really could just make an MMO in Pokemon, but I don't think it would work.
I
think
I
the
don't.
Pokemon company's working on it. Oh, it totally work. What are you talking about? It
Arceus?
totally work.
Isn't it Arceus?
No. They're. I think they're actually working on an MMO.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh,
Do
Unite?
you think it'll be good?
Yeah, Pokemon Unite. That's it.
Yeah, by 10
'Cause
cents.
I don't. The 10 cents making it? Never mind.
That it's actually a good game.
Yeah, everybody like, I get it, Tencent, Chinese overlord company or whatever, but like, they've made perfectly fine games. Honestly, when you say Tencent's making it, it really just means Tencent's bankrolling it.
And funny enough, they recently just released a movie which was actually great, which was called Wish Dragon.
Okay, help me.
Yeah. Yeah, they made Wish Dragon with Sony Animation Pictures. So yeah. And they recently made a One Piece game that isn't released here but in Japanese, which is pretty good. So it's a One Piece fighting game, I believe. Or RPG. I looked at it and it was pretty good, and I thought it was going to be released to mobile here, and I was just like, this is only for the Korean and Japanese folks. Great. We don't get nothing special like that. Our
can't
heart.
have nice things.
You know, I remember as a kid when all the cool Japanese games came out.
I'm over it.
Like, especially Kingdom Hearts. Like, I wanted Kingdom Hearts Final Mix for the longest, and I couldn't get that until, like, 2014, when they were starting to re-release all the Final Mixes. I was like, oh, we finally get these. That's great.
And you got it, and you were like, why did I want this?
No, I was like...
You were like, where's the story? What is happening?
That wasn't me. I was just like, at least I get to beat Organization 13, the data mine versions. That's really great.
Wow. I wasn't feeling any of that.
The story I could see as a kid why I would gravitate to that. As you get older, you'd be like, what is Kingdom Hearts? It's the heart. It's the key.
the problem when you get older with Kingdom Hearts is that you realize there's no story. It's all just a bunch of garbage.
My friends are my power. Are they?
It's literally just like, all right, what did Nomura come up with while he was smoking last night?
Angel Dust. and
No,
Heart
Evan
Serum.
says Pokemon Unite is a MOBA. Is it a MOBA?
It is a MOBA.
Okay, I thought,
isn't that what League of Legends is?
Yeah, League of Legends is a MOBA.
Yeah, so it's a MOBA. It's basically League of Legends for Pokemon.
Okay, I swear they were actually like working on an official Pokemon MMO. Maybe I'm making that up though.
You never know. They might be. I'm just surprised.
I know there,
Big surprise.
there are fan-made ones.
Technically, right now we can play as
We have to download the update.
Yep, it's after 12 o'clock.
Yay!
But happy Tekken Day.
Today's Tekken's birthday?
No, not at all. As in Tekken Day, as in the new downloadable character.
Yes.
Wait, that's out today?
Yep. Well, yeah, now it is.
Wow. Okay. People are gonna have fun.
Well,
Question.
I was wondering why so many people were playing Smash Bros. Like, some people were logging on. I was like, why are people playing Smash Bros? Like, they never play. Like, that's why the characters coming in.
What type of character do you think Kazuya is?
He's gonna be like pretty much a mix between Ryu and Terry, with a Rob projectile. Or like,
Okay.
or like if Ryu and Meta Knight had a baby. That's what it's gonna be like.
Oh no!
Alright, but you wouldn't give his type of character any type of name.
No.
Correct. Okay, good.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna be his own.
I've heard people refer to him as a Shoto, and that irks me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I would. I don't know. I mean, when I hear Shotos, I'm thinking of Ryu and Ken, but I don't think of Kazuya. I don't think he has the things necessary to make up a Shoto.
I'm pretty sure that's just because of that meme list that somebody came up with that ranks all of the Smash Bros. Characters as Shoto or not Shoto.
I didn't see this. I want to see this so bad. I
didn't look at it, but there's like a meme list that somebody made that is literally that. So that's probably why I'm figuring that.
Okay, yeah, I gotta find that then. That's great. That is actually funny. Y'all really gonna let Will just bring out the fist and do work?
I mean, what are you supposed to do against Dark Pit? You just take that fist. You just take it.
No, you don't take that fist.
You have to. You have no options.
Well, you could.
You have no options. Nope, not in this scenario.
What if I don't want to get fisted?
Oh Lord, and that's good night, guys.
Man, you definitely missed
Thanks for joining us, Trey.
Here's the joke, and then there's you across the room.
Avenue says, "Rip my boy Dante, never getting in Smash. It's not gonna happen."
Gosh, no, not at all.
No, I was really hyped for this
Yeah,
Dante.
between Bayonetta or him, so like it was one or the other. They're living the same character.
Right. And you know, Bayonetta is exclusive to Nintendo now, so.
If anything, if there was ever a chance, like, oh no, it wouldn't even have worked. I would have thought he'd have been like an alternate costume, but no, there's no way. The moves are just too different.
Man, I see why people like to play with the Pro and the freaking GameCube controller.
Oh, gotta do the GameCube controller.
God, this
I
is...
got over it.
What are you playing with?
I'm playing with I'm not gonna say
You got a GameCube controller or something?
it. No.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. He's playing with a PlayStation
I
controller.
refuse to give you the satisfaction.
Go ahead and show him that N64 controller. Go ahead and lift your hands up.
No! 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 No!
Yep.
Wait, I didn't even see it.
Come back.
I was trying to hurry up. Hurry up and show me the controller. Oh.
Hold that up again. I didn't see it. Hold that up
No, I'm
again.
good. I'm good.
I'm
All
good.
of y'all. Dang.
You playing with the GameCube controller? Is that what you playing with?
No, it's a
No.
Pro controller. But
It's Pro controller.
Okay.
It's a specialized one.
Ooh.
Said ooh.
Very specialized one.
Gosh.
Alright, are we calling it or are we doing one more?
Avenue
One
says
more.
you're playing with a Wiimote.
One more.
Wow.
Last one.
That's hilarious. No,
The last one that's gonna determine
this is
this
actually
random.
a Zelda Breath of the
Lord.
Wild Pro controller.
How about you never played that game?
Dope.
It's when
Actually,
it's
that's
when I
awesome.
believed in it.
Actually, with that controller, you get a free Mario Odyssey game.
Yep.
And funny that I'm not a Nintendo guy. Yeah.
I'm definitely a Nintendo guy, but I'm also very disappointed in Breath of the Wild.
Why?
It's hard.
You're allowed to be. You're allowed to be.
It's
Wait,
just-
what's
No matter how wrong you are.
But playing up, I'm actually really excited to play Skyward Sword again though. I actually love Skyward Sword.
What?
Yeah. I actually
Yeah.
like it.
I didn't hear you.
Straight up. I am so bitter about the dirty they did to Zelda for that 35th anniversary. Like,
I mean,
What
they're
the
more
heck?
The 40th, man.
no, that's bull. They literally like made this big deal out of Mario 35th, and then for Zelda they were like, yeah, you can have a Game & Watch, and that was it. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? What the heck?
Oh, when they did that pump fake, we're just like, see, we don't got no more news about Breath of the Wild 2, so we're just gonna give you this.
We think this is good.
But, well, no, what made it worse was that like they did the pump fake like in March, where they were like, we don't have any news yet, but we're gonna give you something, and then like 3 months go by and they're like, Yeah, never mind. Here's his Game & Watch. That was it. That was the whole thing.
If I die from this, I'm dead from this. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Damn, come on.
Gosh.
I'm just here. I'm gonna die anyway.
Avenue just said somebody on their main Smash with a Wiimote. Main Smash on a Wiimote with the steering wheel on it. What's sad is you know he's right. There's definitely somebody out there that plays Smash with the fucking steering wheel attached.
I'm just here. I'm just here.
Oh my god. Real talk though, I love those YouTube videos of people like wiring up like bananas and shit and playing games with bananas.
Yeah, right, yeah.
The guy who played like Overwatch with bananas. Same.
I'm good. Oh, come on. Please.
Does he have 2 lives?
He sure
I'm
does.
seeing that right. Okay, now just do what I say. Grab him, pick him up by the tail. You're not picking him up.
Yeah, the guy who beat Dark Souls 3 with the DK bongos. Exactly. I love that.
Oh yeah, that is ridiculous.
That is dedication.
That is. Whew. There you go. There you go. Grab that little tail again.
I really want to use my Thundershock to kill you, but you're making me have to actually fight you.
This is that overconfidence thing we've been talking about. Use it against them. You didn't use it against them.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
You watched a streamer that made a program so you could play Ocarina of Time with an actual ocarina. What?
What?
That is a thing.
What? That sounds awesome.
I think Kotaku made an article about that one.
That sounds amazing.
Hey, guys.
That was impressive as hell. I played.
Is that it? Or okay.
That's
playing. Alright, V-Stars Coast to Coast,
Except for me.
This is our last match today. We appreciate you so much for watching in. Thanks for tuning in. We have a lot of games coming up, and actually this Thursday we have 3-4 games we could be playing. I don't even know which one we're gonna be playing. But stay tuned for it and watch this last match where I win.
What?
You ever end up getting did y'all get, what is it? Beast Battle? Whatever it is with the colorful, weird looking people.
I'm sorry, do you want to use words to describe
Oh my gosh.
That's a terrible game. I don't even
What is it called? You suggested it, Will.
Wave Break.
No, not Wave Break. Maybe the one before that?
The animals, that's like GTA, but with animals, and it's like skating and shooting.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that, but I want to look it up. Is it like, oh my gosh. But this is like a game where like y'all are like trying to push people off the edge, but it's like weird.
Gang Beast.
Thank you, Gang Beast. That's it.
Yeah, I bought it. It's on sale too. Yeah, that's like
It's
such a fun
yeah,
game. It's such a funny game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
It's like the physical version of Fall Guys. It's like the full Fall Guys.
Gotcha.
Oh, I will
Yeah.
definitely be watching that.
What was the game that you just talked about? Wave Beast?
Oh yeah, Wave Beast. Yeah, Wave Break.
Yeah.
Wave Break. Yeah,
Wave Break, I gotta look that.
And also, Worms came out too on Switch. It's really fun.
Oh yeah.
It's a player. I have it right now. It's actually really fun.
It's not like
Oh
the
my
traditional
goodness.
one, right?
No, it's not.
What you say?
Man!
It's not like the traditional Worms. It's like
Yeah,
the.
it is.
I thought
How
it was
about the? Yeah, and it's like live action. It's not like strategy.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Which worms are you talking about? Maybe the one you're
There's
thinking
new worms
of
that
isn't
came
out yet,
for,
Major.
For Switch.
Because there's a new one coming out that is definitely 3D.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the one I'm talking about. This map is so good.
It's beautiful to see Will lose. It's beautiful.
Alright, ViewUnity Coast to Coast, Post to Post, thank you so much for tuning in, and remember, you're royalty, baby.
So.
All right.